entry beyond this point, so I don't know whether we should go down here first. What do you think?
I guess
or go
so.
to the end and see what the end is first.
Yeah, let's go to the end.
There's the crack. One more step. You got it. Is it one small step for man? One large, giant leap for Alli kind.
Why is it warm right here? Do I want to know why?
Probably not.
Okay.
Well, we have arrived here at Blue Springs State Park in Orange City. First time camping here, and this is a first as well. We are having issues with the power pedestal, and unfortunately, office is closed now, so we're gonna have to deal with it probably till tomorrow morning. But when I got here, I plugged in and plugged into the 50 amp like I normally would, and I noticed when I plugged in that I was only getting these two lights green, not this one. Didn't think too much about it, and when I went inside, well, the first thing I did was from the app, I turned the air conditioners on. I thought I heard them both kick on, but apparently I did not. I went inside, realized that the front AC was not working. After freaking out a little bit when the front AC was not working, fan wasn't working, nothing was working, I thought something was wrong with our AC, because I'll be honest, we've been having times when we kick that front AC on and it sounds a little loud. It sounds a little clunky. So I was thinking maybe capacitor went bad, but I could hear the click of the thermostat when I would turn the thermostat on. Just no power. So I thought, well, let me just go out here and try putting the dog bone on and plugging into the 30 amp side, which I did. All three lights lit up green. Went back in, turned the AC on, and it was working. So it's the power pedestal. I think apparently one of the legs is not working on that 50 amp side. So I wouldn't worry about it too much because we've done 30 amp before. But the only drawback is that we cannot run the two ACs and our water heater at the same time, or a microwave. I just figured, it's going to be fine. No big deal. We'll just live with it. We're only here for 3 nights. But now, without the water heater on and just running the two ACs, if we turn on more than one set of lights inside, it's tripping the breaker out there at the pedestal. So evidently the power is really bad right now at this pedestal. Hopefully tomorrow when we report this, they don't have to say can't fix it and want us to move sites, because I don't want to move sites for just a couple nights. So we may have to just make do. But we're excited to get out and explore this state park, because it's a new one for us. So I think after we eat dinner, I'm going to unload the bikes and we're going to ride around and see what we can see. Time to hit the water.
Yep.
Before we air up the paddleboard and get in the water and head to the Headsprings, we're going to check out this old historic home here first.
Did not expect to see some history here.
So this is a bonus.
All we thought about was just
Springs
and being able to paddleboard, but this is a beautiful house.
I'll tell you one thing, I didn't expect it to be this busy on a Monday here.
Right?
And we barely found parking. The Thursby House, Thursby Landing. Yeah, not Thursday, Thursby.
Thursby, yeah.
Yeah, you get it cooked right in here. Dual purpose furnace, heat, dual purpose with heat and cooking. This is cool. Self-guided tour in here. You can just come in here and read the information about it. Look at that old duck. Old duck.
Definitely new windows.
Definitely.
Have
You tell.
that Orville's look to it.
No, this is, you can tell it's modern glass.
Mm-hmm.
That might even be plexiglass. I think it's plexiglass. Look at that fine china behind you. Oh, there's termite damage in the walls. I wonder if that's been treated. Keep it from eating anymore. If they have the kitchen in here closed off for obvious reasons.
Yep.
Lewis Thursby. Blue Springs' first permanent settlers. 133 acres they had here. Go upstairs and they have it locked off. Okay, here's a timeline here. 1850 to 1860. Then the new house, 1870. Oh, house was built on a large Indian midden. Well, we just finished touring the Thursby House here, the Lewis Thursby House. And it's a self-guided tour, which is good, and it can be bad, as we had to deal with just our kids just run through there rampant, slamming doors and stuff. I don't mind that, but they're destroying history.
And don't get me wrong.
Potentially.
I love children.
Oh yeah. Well, you taught them for
kids for 20 years.
20 plus. When you go back to Sylvan days, when you're, a tutor.
Just let them run through the house like that. That's a piece of history. This is not a playground.
No, I almost got hit in the face by a swinging door. We are getting ready to air up the paddleboards and get in this water because it is hot.
Yeah.
And I think that 72 degree water is going to feel mighty good right now.
Right.
One thing about these paddleboards, it takes a little while to air them up. How long have we been here, would you say now?
I'd say about 15 minutes probably.
Maybe?
About 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's almost done. Now, there are a lot of vultures right here at the kayak and canoe launch. Look at that guy, he's trying to eat a glove.
Wow.
He's like, I'll eat anything.
Good grief.
Okay. All right.
Putting on my glasses.
I guess this is where we launch. That's where I see a bunch of kayaks and whatnot. Hopefully we're supposed to have to pay here to launch our own. If so, we didn't. All right. Well, this water's warm right here, at least. This is definitely not 72 degree water here. Okay. Let's see if we can't get on the water. It's supposed to be a lot of gators in here, so we're going to see. We go to the right to the Headsprings. Let's start going that way. It looks like they have tour boats here too. We're gonna have to check into that and see how much that costs. Definitely seeing a lot of large gar right in here. Man, it is loaded with fish. I know, I can see them. So, listen, we just got stuck on a tree over here. Alli about had a panic attack there.
I had a spider this big on my leg.
Yeah, and I don't know how she kept from screaming bloody murder, to be honest.
I was so paralyzed, all I said was a bad word.
Well, we were talking to one of the rangers up there. She said there's a gator up this way somewhere. To be careful, keep our toes in the water, or toes out of the water, I should say. So we'll see. We'll see if we see the gator. But man, have we seen a plethora of fish and one turtle. It's more fish here.
I don't know where that spider went.
Still haven't seen the gator yet, which I'm okay with that, honestly. I don't know if I want to see a gator when I'm floating on a air-up paddleboard, particularly. But we were right up there last night looking out over those free binoculars, looking out this way right here, and that's where we saw the gator swimming across. So definitely gators. It's hard telling what's underneath us. We don't even know.
It's so dark right now.
All right, I think we're gonna call it a day for the paddleboarding. Go back up here to the boat launch, kayak launch, and take this back to the Bronco, and then we're gonna hike the boardwalk, which I guess is quite a long ways down to the Headsprings, since we couldn't paddle up to the Headsprings. It says you could after 5 p.m., but we're not gonna be out here that long. Wouldn't you say this paddle, in your opinion, was easier and more pleasurable than even Rainbow Springs?
Yes, I think so.
And it was funny, we were talking to one of the park rangers that was down there kind of making sure people weren't going into the spots they weren't supposed to go and do things they're not supposed to do. And she's from Rainbow Springs. She said she paddles on it every day. We continue to find it is a very small world out there. So I think we decided that we deflated the paddleboard here near the boat launch, and we're going to go back over to the other parking lot and see if there's any parking spaces available now, because there wasn't earlier. Put us a little closer to the Headsprings. So they definitely have food here. Gift shop. What don't I have on my phone?
You have a card? Like I have my Visa on my phone?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll definitely come back and get hopefully a sticker or a magnet. Definitely a nice boardwalk. This is, I guess, what they were rebuilding all of, I think they said last year. Can you imagine putting all this together? If it's really a half a mile long, that's a long way, a lot of wood.
A lot of work.
Well, it's not wood, it's that fake stuff now. It probably lasts a lot longer. It's kind of nice that they cut down the railing here in sections for people who are disabled and wheelchairs. Can you roll up here and see? There's one on this side here as well. So reading the sign here, it says no water entry beyond this point. So I don't know whether we should go down here first. What do you think?
I guess
or go
so.
to the end and see what the end is first.
Yeah, let's go to the end.
And we got something coming up here. What do we got here, babe?
Where does water come from?
You are here. Well, this is the Headsprings. Yeah, that's the end of it right here, babe.
Huh.
Yeah. There's the crack. So you can see the crack from here. Well,
Wow, that is a big, big crack.
there's a big crack, and I am definitely going to get in there. I am hot. Oh my. I guess we're just going to go ahead and see how far this little boardwalk goes around.
It's really nice.
It is. And this is like another wheelchair access point where you can look over and basically, you can basically see the Headsprings right here. Only place to be in Florida when it's this hot is in the water. That is for sure. Well, we made it to the end of the boardwalk. Beautiful view at the end, overlook there. And again, handicap accessible. And now it's time to go back and take that fork in the road, which it said for the water entry. So we want to get down there, get in the water. I'll probably swim to the crack.
Not me.
Alli will probably wade around a little bit in it, and that's probably about it. But
It's really, really beautiful here.
it is super beautiful. And it doesn't seem to be that busy. It's a Monday right now. Cool, they got lockers here. I don't know how to use them, but they got them. Ooh. Ooh. Just gotta do it. You just gotta jump. Just gotta jump. And once you get out there in the sun, one more step. You got it.
One step for mankind.
Is it one small step for man? One large, giant leap for Alli kind.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I'm trying to.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm used to this level.
I think the ones that are just struggling still.
Think how hot you were yesterday. I think how good this would have felt yesterday. She's in, folks. She's in. She's finally making it to this little bit of warmer water here.
Why is it warm right here? Do I want to know why?
Probably not.
Okay.
So now what do you think? You're in the sun and you're on the sand, waist deep.
Feels good right here.
Yeah, it does. With that
But-
sun beating down on you.
I'm gonna have to make sure that when I'm going back in, I dip down again because my upper body's gonna get used to being out of the water.
I know. I was just telling Alli, my arms are dead from trying to swim down to the crack.
That's a good workout for him because he has not been working out with me.
I'm going to be sore tomorrow, that's for sure. And I think we're going to pack it in for today, make our way back out, and go do a little exploring around the town, see what's around here. And I think we were talking, I told Alli, I said it would be fun to get a tube, because everybody's in here on tubes. So I think for her, it'd be easy for me to swim and tow her down to the crack so she can...
I can just relax on it.
You can hover over it.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to probably do that tomorrow.
So we've decided to head to Walmart to pick up a couple tubes for enjoying in the springs tomorrow. We did see a lot of people today that had the tubes, and they look very relaxing. They do run them there, but we go to enough springs that I think it would be nice to have our own. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over there right now and pick up a couple other things too while we're there.
I'll say one thing though, getting to know springs today was fun, felt great. Looking forward to it again tomorrow, especially with these tubes that Alli was just talking about. But it has wore us out. I don't know about you, Alli. I think she was tired because she came back and took a nap while I was cooking dinner.
Yeah, but I did get my workout in.
I cooked dinner while she was napping. I ate my dinner. She gets up, eats her dinner, and I go take a nap while she worked out. Still tired.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep great tonight.
Oh, yeah. I think we both will sleep really well tonight.
Manatees, because usually there's a lot of manatees here in the wintertime, and they have to mark off an area people can't go because there's so many manatee trying to get warm.
Yeah, it's a nesting place for the manatee. What do you think of your tube so far?
Well, we'll find out how it does when I sit in the water.
And it is hot today. Oh my goodness, is it hot. But it didn't take long to air these up, so that's nice.
So at least our feet are not burning.
That's true.
We got water shoes today.
We do have our water shoes today. We could have used these yesterday, that's for sure.
Really, really need them for when you go into the springs here, because there's a lot of little pebbles at the bottom of the springs.
If you're a tenderfoot at all like I am, it hurts. My feet are hurting today. I feel like I'm walking on bruises. There we go. Actually, it wasn't that much of a shock. I think because your belly's not in it. Well, so much for tubing and just paddling to the Headsprings. Somebody's getting a free ride. Passenger princess style. Well, the springs are not as overall busy today as they were yesterday, but man, it's busier at the crack. And there's just a bunch of people hanging out here. You're gonna fall asleep in the tube, aren't you? Guess you could. I'll wake you when we get back down to the exit hole. Well, we just swam over the crack. Alli got to actually see you actually got to see the big tree over the crack.
I did. It's very scary looking.
Yeah, it is.
It's like another world down there.
It is. I think this is my new favorite springs.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. We need to hit all the Florida springs though, to compare
I didn't really like
each one.
Juniper as much because it was just that there's like
One small little pool. Yeah.
And so many people were packed into it.
And yeah.
You couldn't even really move around.
Same way with like Wakaiwa. It's a big pool there, but it's just like a pool. This here is a river, just basically just clear, kind of like Rainbow Springs, but it doesn't seem near as crowded. Even maybe it is on the weekends though.
Right.
So we learned you can put in a tube launch down there and just float down to this exit point. I mean,
get out.
That's a lazy river. Again. Yeah, definitely a lazy river.
I definitely got some sun today.
Oh yeah. Well, at this point, guys, we were going to show you the campground here at Blue Springs State Park. Unfortunately, as I started putting the video together, I realized we've lost a lot of footage. Not only did we lose the campground, all the campground footage that we filmed, we also lost next week's planned video for Solomon's Castle. So unfortunately, I guess that means we got to go back to Solomon's Castle again and refilm it.
And it's a great place to be, so I think it's another trip that we should plan for.
Yeah, and we didn't do the full tour, so I guess the next time we'll film it and do the full tour and show you guys. But Solomon's Castle was really cool, and we were staying at Peace River. But really bummed that we lost a lot of footage.
And I told Chuck, I said, you know, things happen sometimes. Don't let it get you down. But he was pretty upset by it.
I was pretty upset.
Technology can be a wonderful thing, but it can also be a pain in the butt.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. And I would say that you know, we had that issue with the power pedestal there while we were there at Blue Springs State Park. We never did report it, honestly. We were fine with running our 30 amps while we were there. But the campground, kind of a typical Florida State Park type of campground. Nothing really unusual. It was a good campground. It had a nice little cut through in the campground that would take you to the springs, which was kind of nice. But unfortunately, I can't show you because we don't have the footage. But I think we're going to take a break next week and not release a video because, like I said, we had planned on releasing Solomon's Castle. So I think that's the universe's way of telling me we need to take a break. If you haven't seen one of these other videos, we will link up here. Check out one of our previous videos from one of our other springs that we visited recently. All right, guys, we'll see you next time on AlliChuck Adventures.
Bye, guys.
Bye.